You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hi everyone, I'm Connie Swinney for Tribune Headline News. Take a look at this close call for one motorist in Marble Falls. We found this vehicle wedged into the fencing of a drainage pond across from Home Depot Tuesday evening, just a few feet from a 30-foot drop. More images later. Also, we found work crews breaking up a little asphalt to launch a big construction project to make more room for city and economic development offices. Those stories, your weather forecast, and local sports in a moment. But first, court proceedings move forward in the case of a man accused of wounding 3 relatives in a Burnett shooting. 33-year-old Ishmael Rodriguez was indicted by a Burnett County grand jury recently on an attempted capital murder charge. Investigators say he walked up to the home of Denise Longoria, his aunt, and with a shotgun opened fire, hitting her 21-year-old son Hector Molina, and her 7-year-old daughter Gabby Martinez. While everyone suffered non-life-threatening injuries from the shotgun blast, little Gabby underwent a number of surgeries to remove pellets from her body, face, and liver. Family members told us the attack evolved from a family argument during a Memorial Day party a few hours earlier. The attempted capital murder charge is a first-degree felony punishable by 99 years or life in prison. Rodriguez remains in jail. However, a judge has granted a protective order against him in the event he is released on bond. A contractor suffers a nail gun injury at a residence in Granite Shoals. Authorities tell us while working on a home remodel project, the 33-year-old San Antonio man accidentally embedded a 3-inch nail into the left side of his chest near his heart. He was airlifted to Brackenridge in Austin. Apparently, he was conscious and talking. Speaking of remodeling, we found crews tearing up some pavement in Marble Falls. Workers have launched a project to refurbish the old library thrift store at 801 4th Street. The upgraded building has been vacant for about 3 years and will soon house offices for the city's Economic Development Corporation and some city offices. The EDC agreed to lease the building in part to the city for offices including the Development Services Department. The library thrift store relocated to the 300 block of Avenue J. When we come back, it's never too early for youngsters to be thinking about the future. Marble Falls High School students crowd the old Mustang gym to check out their options, continuing education, and possible careers. You're watching Tribune Headline News on Northland Communications Channel 15. But first, your weather forecast and headline sports. Stay with us.
At Ken's Heating and Air, our purpose is to provide excellent service to our customers. We offer solutions for all your home comfort needs. There is no job too big or too small, and convenient financing programs make it easy to get exactly what you want. We understand that proper design and installation is critical, so we offer a 100% money-back guarantee. Ken's Heating and Air for all your heating and AC needs.
Welcome back. Cooler temperatures are on the horizon for the Highland Lakes. Deanna Nail joins us with more. Deanna?
Thanks, Connie. Hi, everyone. I'm Deanna Nail, back with your PicayuneTV.com weather forecast for Burnett and Llano counties. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying the cooler temperatures. Will they stick around? Let's take a look. And for today, it looks like sunny skies with highs near 89 degrees, calming winds becoming north to northeast between 5 and 10 miles an hour. Into this evening, clear with lows around 58 degrees, north to northeast winds around 5 miles per hour. And into tomorrow for your end of your work week, sunny with highs near 87, that northeast wind between 5 and 10 miles an hour. And into Friday evening, we've got mostly clear skies again with lows around 58, perfect football watching weather, east to northeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Well, that's your forecast, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow on the Picayune TV. I'm Deanna Nail. Connie, back to you.
Thanks so much, Deanna. Now, before we go into sports, we have to share these images of Deanna with you. She was taken into custody. Now, not to worry, it was for a good cause. A Burnett County Sheriff's deputy Wednesday read Deanna her rights here at the Picayune offices. In essence, she had the right to raise money for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. She was taken downtown, well, the River City's grill actually. placed in jail until she raised bail money for her release. Those proceeds went to MDA. She raised over $1,000 and fortunately made it back to work on time to bring you your weather forecast. Time for Headline Sports, where Jennifer Fierro has more for you on the semi-pro team attempting to gain a foothold in the area. Jennifer?
Connie, the District 25 3A volleyball race has officially started, which means that the Lady Dogs are already atop of the standings. How'd they do that? Simple. They actually beat a Lady Jackets team that's pretty feisty. Burnett beat them 3-1. The district championship should come down to this Friday's match when the Lady Dogs host Liberty Hill in the Doghouse on Friday night. And that means that fans should be able to come out simply because there is no football game this week. We couldn't leave you without mentioning at least one more football team, and that's the Hill Country Colts. They're going to be having another tryout Saturday at Johnson Park beginning at 9 a.m. I had a chance to catch up with assistant coach Jimmy Gibbs. Here's his thoughts going into that tryout. I know that you and Coach Wilkie have been working extremely hard in getting the Colts ready to go for the upcoming season. Y'all have another tryout coming. Tell me a little bit about that tryout and what you're looking for.
Well, the tryout's going to be on October the 2nd, and it'll be at 9 a.m. sharp. And we're looking for a very big turnout. We've got guys that's called, says they're going to be there, and guys are calling every day, and we really feel like that turnout's going to be really well. 30 plus the guys that we already had come out to the first one.
Wow. Well, that's great. And tell me a little bit about the tryout itself. What are some of the drills you're going to be putting the players through?
The 40-yard dash, of course, important for speed, and 20-yard for short burst of speed. We'll do the shuttle agility for quickness, and we're going to do the leap jump, mainly because we don't have a vertical pole, but we'll see what kind of leap the guys can get.
That's it for sports. I'm Jennifer Fierro. Connie, back to you.
Jennifer, thanks. Just when is it the right time for local students to start thinking about college? Recruiters like Michelle Hicks of Texas Tech University Marble Falls believe the time is now.
It's never too early. From the time they come into high school nowadays, everything is so competitive. They have to start working on their GPA. They have to take courses that will prepare them for college right from the beginning. The days of just going to high school and then going on to college are gone. They have to plan for it.
Hicks was one of dozens of representatives from colleges across the state trying to woo students to plan for the future at Marble Falls High School on Wednesday.
I think it's a good experience to be able to come and talk to college recruiters and determine which colleges have what programs, and to start getting excited about going to college.
We captured these images of high school juniors and some seniors connecting with recruiters to narrow down their choices about where they might want to go.
Probably UTSA.
And why?
Because they have a good track program and they have mechanical engineering.
Not only colleges, but officials with the armed forces let students know what they have to offer. School officials allowed waves of students to browse booths during the day, making sure students could make more informed decisions when it comes to their future.
I've seen many different opportunities. A lot of schools have exactly what I want, and I definitely have a lot of resources now.
Before we leave you, we have images of an accident in an unusual place in Marble Falls. What you're looking at is a car wedged in a fence just outside Home Depot Tuesday evening. Marble Falls police responded and found the vehicle wedged in the fence line at the bottom of a dry retention pond. That's about a 30-foot drop on the other side. At one point, crews attempted to pull the vehicle up a steep slope, but found it easier to move the car close to the area where it entered the pond. There was only brief delays for surrounding traffic. We have no reports of serious injuries so far. Report information from the Marble Falls Police Department is pending. Those were your headlines. Stay tuned, the Picayune Roundup is next. Thank you for watching us on Channel 15. If you missed any part of this broadcast or would like to see it again, go to our website at thepicayunetv.com. For the Picayune TV, I'm Connie Swinney.
Northwood Healthcare Center cares about you and your loved ones. We offer long and short-term resident-centered care, as well as inpatient and outpatient rehabilitation. Northwood Healthcare Center, where family matters.
Hello everybody, Penny Rapstein here for the Picayune Roundup. You're watching us on Northland Communications Channel 15. Thank you very much for tuning in. In this week's episode, you can almost smell the home-baked bread as we bring you images of Burnett's weekly farmers market. And the Marble Falls area Boy Scouts earn their stripes and raise money by delivering the Picayune area-wide phone book. But first, here's a young tyke that really took the bull by the horns at the recent Marble Falls area volunteer fire department bull riding event. This event not only raised thousands of dollars, but brought families together for this community event. Watching the bucking bulls was exciting indeed. But how about these images? Prior to the main event, organizers brought a bull named Fear Factor to Tractor Supply in Marble Falls to meet the public. Youngsters took their turn riding the benevolent beast, nothing like the animal we would eventually see throwing cowboys into the dust.
It was different because I felt like he was going to buck me off.
This mother-daughter team, both active in the volunteer fire department, even posed for pictures to capture one memorable moment. And our courageous firefighters didn't give it a second thought either to mount Fear Factor despite the risk.
It was a little scary, no, not scary, but it was fun.
And well worth it for an agency that relies on public support to be successful.
So we can get closer to the community and let us know that we're out there, and just so we could get some stuff that we need for our new station.
Also on hand, a couple of so-called bullfighters who signed autographs and greeted the public. These guys are the ones who keep the bull riders from getting injured once they're bucked off the bulls in the arena. They really clowned around for us as we followed them around the grounds of Tractor Supply. Leave it to these guys to find a way to entertain on scooters for a good cause.
It benefits the fire department, the volunteer fire department. Helps them. It's their annual benefit. Just a great family-oriented rodeo to come out to.
It was a pleasure to see them up close that afternoon, and then later on going to work at the Charlie Taylor Arena for the third bull riding event. And now we jump right off the bull and right onto the streets of Burnett. The season for Burnett's Farmers Market is underway. You can check out the Burnett Farmers Market every Saturday morning until noon. You can find booths with fresh vegetables and other homespun items through November. The market lines up along the square for visitors to browse and buy these country wares. We also found preserves and natural snacks provided by exhibitors from throughout the area. The market offered items for growers as well. While there, we met some interesting people with even more interesting hobbies, like this young lady selling hand-knitted bags. Our favorite creation? Well, you could say it was utterly adorable.
I've had lots of people that come up, they want to play with it and mess with it, and I think it's really funny and cute. And it was actually my husband that came up with the idea. He told me that, watching the cows walk around outside, that it'd be really cute to make a bag that looked like that.
Now that's what I call country living.
Everyone needs an udder bag.
Okay, I dare not utter another word about that bag. In our final piece, we found a group of youngsters who aren't afraid to break a sweat to make a buck. The Marble Falls area Boy Scouts were out in the community Saturday on a special delivery. Dozens of scouts and their families spent the morning bagging and loading Picayune area-wide phone books for local residents. The group handled some of the routes in Marble Falls, delivering the free directories to residences and businesses to help raise money for the organization.
They're workers and they like to be out in the community, and they like being out in the community in their uniforms, and they also know that it's going to benefit them as far as being able to do some neat campouts that they might not be able to afford otherwise. So it's a win-win for everybody.
That was your Picayune Roundup. If you missed any of this show, you can also catch us online at thepicayunetv.com. And of course, you can always find stories like these in the Picayune. Until next time, I'm Penny Rapstein. Bye-bye now.